Score by Montana Arnold. Score! Emily, age 9, had shot a goal. She loved playing soccer and knew she would never quit. Even though the heat was intense and hair stuck to her forehead, she still had the most fun. She plays every Saturday at 6 o'clock in the morning. The next day, she got there early. Nobody was prepared for what was going to happen. When it was 10 o'clock, they started, and she kicked the ball. Kind of. She balanced on the ball and fell wrong. Snap! She heard her leg snap. It had felt like time had just stopped. Oh! It just snapped, Emily told the nurse in tears. Okay, stay calm, said the nurse. I'll give you an X-ray. An X-ray? Emily barked. The nurse said, yes, it's okay. No, my leg can't be broken. I'm not saying it is, cooed the nurse. Let's just make sure. Please don't let it be broken, Emily thought. I'll never play soccer again, Emily said aloud, as hard as a rock. It's probably just sprained, said the woman as soft as a pillow, and turned on the wacky machine with the X-ray screen. Oh, Emily moaned, wrapping her arms around her stomach. I wish I never shot that goal, exclaimed Emily. Do you mind? Asked the nurse, pointing to the X-ray examination table. Of course not, said Emily, sitting gently down in a chair, grasping her leg as she placed it onto the table. The nurse, who was named Mrs. Kelly, straightened her leg as straight as it would go. Ouch! Emily sobbed. After the X-rays, Emily asked, So what? Asked Mrs. Kelly. My leg, is it broken? I'm so sorry. Yes, it is. What? No, it can't be broken, Emily yelped. I said I'm so sorry, Mrs. Kelly purred. Come in here. Mrs. Kelly walked Emily into a different room. Here we are. Great, Emily exaggerated. Sit here, please, the joyful little Mrs. Kelly cooed. Emily sat down on the wrinkled, crunchy paper on the bed and sighed. Two small men came in, and Emily picked a blue-green color for her cast. It was turquoise, and her crutches were pink with soccer balls on them. Her dad was peeking through the door, waiting outside with a balloon that said, Get well soon, and a card that said, There are tons of things to do in the world. Try them. Finally, she came in, gave her the balloon and the card, and said, Sweetie, oh. He carried Emily to the elevator, and when they got out of the elevator, through the lobby and out the sliding glass doors, which Emily would always say, "Open sesame," but Emily didn't say it this time. When they got home, Emily limped to her room with her crutches in front and in back of her at the same time. When she got to her room, she stuffed her face into her pillow and got under her covers, crutches on the ground. She picked up her favorite book and began to read. The book was called Tangled. "Cupcake," called her dad, Mike. "I need to show you something." "Fine, it's not going to help though," Emily moaned. "Come on down, sure it will." Emily finally came down limping. Mike or Dad waved her out the door. Since they lived near the beach and had their own dock, they just walked out the front door, past the lawn, and out onto the dock. While Mike walked and Emily limped, they talked about thousands of things to do in the world. Today, Mike or Dad was wearing a cherry red shirt with blue jeans as blue as the sky, which did match the sky. Mike had hair as black as night. Emily, or Cupcake, was wearing a plaid pair of shoes, a gray t-shirt, and some light blue shorts with hair as gold as the sun. "So, anyway," Mike started, "do you have any sport you like?" "Soccer," Emily said. "Anything else?" Mike said. "No." "Gymnastics?" "No." "How about music?" "Maybe." "Violin?" "No." "Guitar?" "Nope." "Piano?" At least try." "Sure, but make it quick." They walked and limped back into the house. "Here we are," Emily said as she threw her arms up. "Over here," Mike said with a tisk of his tongue. He motioned Emily to follow as she obeyed slowly, one step leading on to another. In the living room, there was a piano. "Where did this come from?" Emily exclaimed. "Your Grandma Jane let me borrow it for you. We got it yesterday." "You ran right past it into your room to do your homework." Ding dong! The doorbell rang loudly. "I'm home, Emily. I'm so sorry. I heard about..." Emily's mom could hear faint, beautiful piano keys playing in the distance. "Emily?" "No," her mom thought. "It can't be," she whispered softly. Heather, her mom, crept closer. "It is you!" Heather exclaimed, interrupting and making Emily play the wrong key. Heather lunged forward and wrapped her arms around Emily, almost making her fall out of her seat. "Mom, you're home!" Emily screamed. "I'm so proud of you," Mom, or Heather, yelped, almost spilling water on the oriental rug. "I'll tell you what," Heather purred. "Let's go out for dinner to praise Emily." 2 months later. "Oh, okay, thanks." Heather had just gotten off the phone with Mrs. Kelly and Mr. Kelly, the doctor. "Emily," called Heather as she turned off the phone. "You getting your cast off?" Yes, 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 screamed Emily as she threw her crutches down on her bed and whooped. Yes, 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 screamed Emily.
That's okay.
But fell down again. I'm okay, said Emily as Heather helped Emily up. Emily had the choice of playing soccer again, but she decided to stay with the piano, at least for now. One dream ends. Another begins. Always try everything.